Hi, we're
Hi,
here. We're here. You're here. Everybody's here.
we're here.
Sue's here. Karen's here. Catherine's here. Sue's here. Karen's here.
Well, I was like, wait, you
Sherry's
just
here.
said those names.
I know.
Emma.
Well,
Hey, Emma.
I keep seeing them. I keep seeing them. Sherry's here. Reese is here.
Oh,
Sue's wanting everybody to have a good weekend. We got a long way to get to the weekend, Sue.
I want the weekend. Can we make that happen? Like,
No, I don't care. The weekend means nothing to me. It's just another day. Anyhow.
not for me.
Hi, Joe and Emma. How are you? I know, right? I know, I get it, but you'll be retired someday too. And then the weekend's just another day. Just another day. Yep.
Right now, it's just like it's like the dream right now.
Yeah, I know. You have to dream about it for a long time before you get to realize it. That's what makes it so sweet when it's here. Although
Yes, Joe, there is, and I gotta get it. I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
there's
I'm sorry.
absolutely nothing I need tomorrow. I don't need either
I
one.
want it. I want it.
Either one. Oh, you had a good weekend. Well, that's a little
Oh,
different. Okay. Look at you guys. I'm buying the Spangler Mystery, buying the Spangler Mystery, buying the Spangler Mystery, buying the Spangler Mystery.
I know I.
No, I don't need the Spangler Mystery or the other horror one. Good Lord.
Okay, look, I like the horror one too, but since I could only get one, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get what I can get.
You're going to be on a plane to New Zealand. Have fun in New Zealand. And are you really not enjoying the book that much, Margaret? Really? You guys? Okay.
I like it.
The people who have said they don't like the book for whatever reason, I've already heard they don't like the book. I don't like the book. I don't like the book. I've read my 4 chapters or whatever, and I'm like, there's nothing in here that makes me not like it so far. I don't not like it.
I like it. And yeah, I saw that Chris Colfer was narrating. I almost got it on Audible just so I
To
could.
hear him read it.
Yeah.
Margaret hates it.
I like it.
I mean, it's totally it's a YA book. It's somewhere between, I don't even know if it's YA or if it's more like high school kid age book. I don't know. But it's not
High school age book right now for me.
What?
It's like high school age book for me right now. Like,
yeah. So I mean, I guess I would call it YA maybe. I don't know. What is it? Does it even have a classification? I don't know. Sherry likes it. Thank you, Sherry. It's okay. I mean, at this point, there's nothing that I'm like, I'm so into it, right?
I mean, yeah, because like they said, it's a lot of character building right now.
It hasn't grasped my attention. You're right. That's what it hasn't done that yet, Marion. It's not like, oh, this is so exciting. I had to keep reading. I'm just kind of like, okay, all right, this person's story. Okay, this person's okay. You know,
we got to learn about the characters that are going to be there.
Gail just got JD Robb in the mail.
They're liking it. It's gotten better. She's liking it.
Better. Yeah.
Hey, dipping time.
Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
And we were talking about how you're getting.
I mean, it's a little odd that it's all based around this weird ass TV show or whatever it is with, all this. I don't even know what it is, but that's kind of weird. But I think it's not going to be about the TV show. It's just why they all know each other. So, yeah, and he's the main actor from it. So whatever. But anyhow,
yeah. So okay, there's fandoms, and it would kind of be like, okay, you know how Harry Potter has a fandom, right? People that just love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like if Daniel Radcliffe was, going to get to come on, a trip. For me, it'd be like if Dean from Supernatural, I'd be like, oh. Okay, no. But I like the fact that he has something that is going to change everybody's mind. So like, I think I know possibly what
the secret.
I have a feeling I know what the secret might possibly
What do you
be.
think his secret might be? What's your guess?
Okay, my guess, because the transgender was like, they're going to get someone that's even closer than they imagine. So like, I'm thinking like, maybe is he going to come out as transgender? Possibly. And like, that would ruin the show, because then you can't be, I mean, technically, I guess you can be that character because others have, but I don't know.
I have no idea. Whatever his secret is, it's big enough that he's gonna quit the show because of it. So maybe. I don't know.
Although, could you imagine being like, just imagine, like, whoever your favorite actor is, like, who is your all-time favorite actor?
Patrick Swayze.
Okay, well, let's imagine Patrick Swayze is still alive. Let's imagine. Okay, let's imagine that you're at the height of Patrick Swayze's career. Okay, it's at the height of the career, and you were going on a trip with your friends, and you're like super into him, and you just like, you sent a fan letter that's never gonna be read, invite him, and all of a sudden he says, sure, what time?
Well, you and I have both experienced that in a way with artists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we reached out to an artist and they responded, which was like, wait, what?
I know. I was like, did he really get back to me? Oh my God. Like, I thought I had gone into the Twilight Zone. Yeah. And he's just like, hey. Yeah. I got so excited I knocked my stuff off.
So speaking of that, I have messaged Mr. Chuck Pinson today.
Oh.
He hasn't responded yet. He's read my message. You can tell he read my message, but so we'll see. He's not always fast. So he's got to think. He's got to process.
Oh, see, now you're reminding me. I need to make my phone call probably after I get off the live with you tonight.
See, yeah. So it's different. I don't hate the book. I'm not in love with the book. It's different. It's totally different for us. A different genre. Everything's just it's just different.
Yes, Sue. I spilled my drills. I had my drill catcher cover binders, and I got excited, and they tipped over and decided to spill out.
Oh, it's just trash drills?
Yeah, they're just trash drills. But still.
Just trash drills. Now you got trash everywhere. Pick up the trash. Yeah. Clean up your trash.
Picking up the trash. Dadgummit. Oh, they're just going everywhere.
So
go back in.
I'm very interested in the one girl, the last girl that they were talking about in college and whatnot.
The one that's the writer?
Yeah. And she wants to go off to college for their writing program. She's been accepted to. And her dad's like, nope. Just nope.
And it kind of like, I guess that, I think part of it is like, or maybe I'm wrong. Do you think part of her situation is like cultural acceptance as far as like what the parents expect, because she's Asian, and so like maybe it doesn't really have to be Asian. Maybe it's just parents expect so much from their children sometimes. I feel like maybe she's had a lot of pressure.
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that her mother had her writing to her all the time. And her mother encouraged the writing and write, write, write. And she loved her stories and all that stuff. And then the mom died. And I think that the dad can't handle that. Doesn't want her to be a writer. Somehow there's
Right.
some weird connect between the two things in his mind. And so no. Do something that's more logical. No. Right?
Who else just automatically kind of knew when mom was having so many meetings before they mentioned it, just knew that it was
Yeah.
cancer.
Yep. Yeah. It was pretty
I was
quick.
like,
But yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
I know.
yeah.
And then her dad said, make your mother proud. I mean, what other way would make her mother prouder than to develop that writing, right? I mean,
Right.
come on. You know,
Yeah,
mom would be,
because
she'd be super proud of that if she developed that and became a real, published writer and stuff.
yeah, she'd be super proud of her, but dad just, and I know that he wants what's best for her, but at the same time, it's like going to a career. I mean, because she's still going to do business. That's the whole thing. She's still going to do.
Right.
She's just not going to go to the Sanford Business School.
Right. So, I mean, let me just say that when my child was going off to college, there was only one thing she wanted to do, and it was musical theater. That was it. Now, am I going to tell her, no, that's a dumb thing to do. That's a dumb thing to take in college. You should not major in musical theater. No. I mean, that's where her heart was. That's where her passion was. Did I bombard her with a bunch of, you're never going to make a living doing that, blah, 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 blah? No. And some of my family members did say those things, right? Why? I said, listen, she's going to get a complete general education. She's going to get math. She's going to get writing and reading and this and that and all this other stuff. She has to go through and get all of those core things. She's going to get a good general education as well. So, now, did she go off and do anything with musical theater? No. But,
See, I didn't either. See, I started off, my parents wanted me to be either a nurse or in computers, something to do with computers. I didn't want to do either. And when I started off college, I wanted to be a marine biologist. And that got shot down pretty quick by a teacher, like made me change my mind. So then I changed my major, because you know how sometimes you change your major a lot when you're in college. Yeah. I changed my major to theater. Oh, you would have thought that I had asked to go dance with Beelzebub or something, because like, oh no, you're not. What is wrong with you? That is not, you're never going to have a career. You need a career. And I'm like, but I did end up dropping that. But at the same time, now I do have something to do with theater. Granted, it's with my teaching.
Why didn't you stick with marine biologist?
The professor that was teaching me marine biology was like, there's no future in it. And I'm thinking, you're a doctor of marine biology and you teach it. And he said, exactly. He goes, all I am is a teacher. He goes, I have my master's degree. He goes, because you're not ever going to really get to do anything, because unless you're at the top university and get one of the top government spots, and they only look at the top students in the top university, then like you'll be lucky to get a job. Maybe you could be a teacher, because all of the labs, unless you create your own lab and get your own money, all the labs, why hire someone and pay them when you can get interns for free?
Oh.
But that was the whole thing. If I would have just stuck with it, I actually would have done my own lab. I even had the research project that I wanted. Like, it was all built up in my head as to what research project that I wanted to do. I wanted to do something, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do, but I let them talk. It
seems to me that there would be jobs out there for that. I mean,
there actually are. If I would have listened, I would.
It didn't work for him, but don't let anybody squash your banana.
Squash your banana.
That's right. Don't let people squash your banana. Step on your toes, rain on your parade, whatever, Squashing your banana just sounded good. I don't know.
I mean, so do I have some resentments because I didn't get because I didn't technically. I love my job. Please do not get me wrong. I love my job, but at the same time, was this the job that I dreamed of that I wanted to be? No. I went into this job. I went into my career because it's what fit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I first went to college, I was a music major, right?
Oh,
I played piano. Piano was my focus. I was taking all these music classes, intensive piano classes, lessons, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, it got harder. The theory part got harder. And I was never, it just hit me one day. You're not that good. You're not that good. And you're not going to make any money playing the piano. You're just not. You're not a virtuoso. You're not a whatever. No, you need to, this was fun, but you need to rethink your thoughts. So then I was like, okay, then I'll get a business degree. Right. So I have an associate's in business, and then I was going to go on and I was going to then get go on and get my bachelor's in business. Right.
yeah.
Until, children, things happen. And I stopped going to school. I was done for a while. Right. So then years and years later, here I am. I've been downsized from my job. What do I do? And I was like, well, I have children now, and my children are in school, and I love that. I love the school. I love going in there. I love helping, volunteering, being there, doing stuff. And I'm like, I could do that. So I finally, teaching for me was something I really, really wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah. And so
it was not on my radar. It was mother-in-law was like, this would be a good thing for you to be and still be a mother. And, honestly, if I could choose any career, but I'm too old to change now. But if I could,
no, you're not. Don't let anybody squash your banana.
Because part of me really, really wishes that I was doing something with forensic science.
You're never too old.
I'm in my 40s. I'm in the late 40s.
Brandy, you're never too old. You're never too old.
Don't squish my banana.
I mean, I didn't go back and get my teaching degree until I was in my mid-30s. I mean, that's a little bit younger than you, but it was much later in my life when I did that. And many people do that. See, look at Margaret, mental health counseling at 50. See?
Oh.
I know there are lots of people out here that have commented about this before.
Because, I started teaching when I was 30 years old. And that's why I'm going to be like forever before I get a chance to not teach and retire. And so I was like, now is it?
Marion got her bachelor's at 60.
Oh.
See, keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. I know there's a lot of you out there that have told me these stories before. Took her 38 years to get a BA in accounting.
I guess I just feel like maybe,
you're never stuck.
Just like
you feel like it, but you're not. It just takes that leap of faith that you can do it.
Because, part of me really would like, I no longer have the dream of wanting to be because I have realistic, expectations that as far as a forensic pathologist, but are there other avenues in forensics that I could pursue? Yes. So I have contemplated it, but I don't know how much support I'd get for it, but I have contemplated it.
You know what? Look at the girl in our book. She's not facing any support right now either. But you know what? I'll bet you a dime to a dollar she's going to go to that college that she wants to.
I bet you she will too. I like.
She's going to.
because she really likes the writing.
Yep.
And now there's still some characters I feel like we don't know really much
No, we
about.
don't. We've really only gotten in depth with a couple of them.
Right. Like we know a little bit of his, not like the actor. So we got a little bit of, learning about the fandom, a little bit of the thing that makes everybody go crazy. We know he obviously has a drug issue.
Drug and
but
party.
I feel like he has that because of his secret. I think that he's trying to,
escape
deal
from
with
it or avoid it, or yeah, of course. That would be
and
real.
Learn about the main character of the boy, who I think that the fact that he gave up going out of state to college or even out of the area helped take care of his brother, who had cerebral palsy, right? His brother has cerebral palsy.
Something, yeah.
So I had a cousin with that, and that's a lot of responsibility, because that person cannot take care of themselves. Like, they have to have somebody there. And the fact that his mom knows that's like, she feels so bad. She's like, I feel like I'm trapping you.
Yeah.
But I think that's so commendable, though. It really is.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens on this road trip.
I'm a little bit scared about the fact that the transgender one knows that he has a crush on her. Like, please, I just want to go, please, dude, don't shoot your shot. Don't try to shoot your shot, because you're going to get nicely turned down, but you're going to get turned down.
Shoot your shot.
I don't know, you might not get turned down because he is interested in guys, so
I don't know.
He might not get shot down.
Although, I don't know. It seemed like that wouldn't happen. I don't know.
Karen, I wonder. Yeah, could he? What you think? Like, maybe sick enough that, like, it's going to, but I mean, affect his life, possibly?
He could. I mean, he could have some disease or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, because, like, Michael J. Fox, I think for a long time, people didn't know that he had Parkinson's until it just got so severe that he could not, he couldn't act anymore, because it was too difficult. I never realized that Parkinson's could quite do that to somebody. But
oh yeah, my uncle died of Parkinson's.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lynn. Oh no, I'm so
sorry.
Had a
migraine. We're doing well, Lynn.
I'm so sorry you got migraine, sweetie girl. Or going to a different team. Well, wouldn't that be so? Well, no, but would that stop him necessarily? Because that other actor, one of his castmates, is in a movie.
Well, yeah, but that's not the same thing. I mean, I don't think that's the same. I mean, you can go to a movie like in your off seasons or whatever, but a regular series show, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess maybe as a show, maybe there's I'm sure more involved in doing a
series show.
Mm-hmm. Series, like where you have to. Mm-hmm. I used to want to be an actress. I did. I wanted to be an actress, but if people think that actors and actresses just get to sleep a whole bunch and travel and have a lot of time, they don't have a whole, especially while they're actually working on a project. Like they're in there filming like at butt crack of dawn till.
Yep.
Like they barely get a lot of sleep.
And the people that do the series, like a TV series, I mean, that's a grind for a long time. It's like because that's a weekly show. So there's a lot. They wouldn't have time to do something else. So if he did want to switch
I guess
shows,
so.
that could, yeah. Anyhow. Well,
Yep.
I have mapped out our next section here. I did. So we're gonna get through chapter 10.
You want to be queen? What?
Huh?
Oh, see, Cash doesn't want to like Dennis fans. No, he doesn't. I'm trying. Margaret says, I want to be queen.
Well, you go for it, Margaret. I am queen.
There you go. Be queen. Hey, people didn't think that you could be a princess, like an honest, and then look at what's her name that married in the past you couldn't, if you were royalty,
Diana?
you could not marry no.
Oh.
Well, Diana was non-royalty, but
Right.
the new one, well, she's not new anymore, but is it
Meghan?
Meghan
Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What am I hearing?
My child's weird laughter.
It sounded animalistic.
That's why I'm like.
At first, it sounded like hooting or something.
I don't. And now he's weird singing, and my children are weird. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I love my children.
Get it together.
Dave's a strange breed over there. There's a strange breed. At least he's not in here.
Chapter 9 is titled "The World's Biggest Rubber Band Ball" because they're going to go see the world's biggest rubber band ball.
Yeah, well, that thing exists, and you can add to it.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out, how do you add to it when there's no rubber band that will stretch around it no more?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you do that.
I don't either.
Are they piecing them together? What do they do? They tie them together? What did they do? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they just lick it and stick it on. I don't know.
I don't either.
But it's not a ball anymore if you just throw on it.
Crazy. All right, so we're going to read through chapter 10. Don't read 11.
Okay, so yes 10, no 11. So this is a note for myself when I watch back 11.
Yep. Page 140 for those people who...
No 11.
Page 140 for those people who have page numbers. So, through chapter 10. That takes us up to 140. That's almost halfway. There's no way that the last section is going to be longer. I'm trying to do 70 some pages each time.
Yeah.
But this last section is going to be longer. There's just the way the chapters fall and all that. There's just no way around it.
So is chapter 10 titled Rubber Band Ball?
Oh, no. I don't want to tell you what the title for chapter 10 is.
Oh, okay.
You'll figure that out when you get there.
Yeah.
Who's Rosemary, though? Do we know Rosemary?
Not yet.
Okay.
Margaret's going to be on a plane. Oh, Lord. No. I don't want to be 17 and a half hours. Where are you going, Margaret? Are you circumnavigating the globe?
No, she said she's going to, she said, now my mind's gone. She said it. New Zealand.
I won't go.
New Zealand. That's down by Australia, right?
Yeah.
Brandy, I wasn't asking you. I know you don't know.
No, I happen to know that one because New Zealanders can kind of sometimes sound like Australians, and they're not. They're close by. So I know that much.
We all know you don't know geography, so.
No, see, I couldn't tell you where exactly they are located. It's like
yeah. Yeah, but no snakes. New Zealand doesn't have snakes? Well, that's nice. Okay.
Well, Ireland don't have snakes, so I guess.
Ireland doesn't have snakes? How do you know that?
Because, the whole St. Patrick's actually,
St. Patrick's scared the snakes away?
Yeah. That's what the culture, the myth is.
I bet you there's snakes there. I bet you there's snakes under India. Oh, okay. Jennifer's like, I don't map. I do map. I don't math. I do map though.
I math. I math a lot. Love mathing. Don't
No.
want to math.
So see, Brandy and I would get along great if we're going places. Brandy can do all the numerical stuff, and I'll just get us places. I know how to do that.
Yeah, I'll be like, you drive, you do all that. I will calculate what our budget needs to be, how
That's
much
right.
we need to spend,
That's
about
right.
you, all that good stuff. I have a spreadsheet. I'd have everything laid out for
We have a group of friends that are driving to Alaska
you.
from here,
Oh,
from Michigan, driving across the country up into Alaska.
so they're
We're
gonna
gonna go
maybe
through
get to see
Canada
the
and all
Aurora
that.
Borealis. They're gonna get to see the original ABs.
I don't know what they're going to see. They got all
I'm-
kinds of stuff on their agenda. They're going to be gone for months. We talked about that. They're RVing. It's going to be, wow, crazy. Anyhow.
Oh, lucky people.
All righty. So I'm going to go because it's dinner time. Dinner. Chicken in the crock pot.
Oh,
Your husband did what, Margaret? What did your husband do? Are you Sue? Are you east or west of the Mississippi?
hold on, wait, because I gotta remember which side Georgia's on and which side the Mississippi's on. I'm west of No, is Georgia this way or is
You know,
I'm stuck in between?
you know where Georgia is, don't you?
Look, I know it is a neighbor. Up top.
Yes.
Up top.
Music theory was rough, Risa. And I got to music theory like 2 or 3 or something. And that's when I was like, too much. Whoa, too much. Good night, Catherine. Georgia is above you.
Yes, I know that much because I'm thinking about like when I because I'm close to Alabama, so I'm like looking at Alabama or in my eyes, and I know like Tennessee's
Alabama's next to you.
No, not really. It's more right up above me, like right.
Well, okay.
I go right there.
Okay, well, because you're in the Panhandle part, so
yeah, I am 1 hour away from
so Florida's like this, right? Florida's like this. Alabama is over here. Georgia's over here. Mississippi's over there. It's to the west of you.
See, I said west, and then I doubted myself because I was like north, south, east, west.
To the west.
And I'm pretty sure. So, okay.
Marion says Brandy's east. Oh no, you are no. You okay? Wait, the Mississippi's west of you. What was the question? Now I forget the question. You are east of the Mississippi.
Sue is, am I east or west of the Mississippi? So I am east of
You're east of the Mississippi. The Mississippi is
Sue
west.
Just wanted to make me think.
Yeah.
No, I've been thinking all day, just not having to do geography. I usually just go.
Okay.
Put it in my GPS.
One more, and then I'm going to go. Do you know the 5 Great Lakes?
Okay, hold on. Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Erie. Hold on. Lakes, did I already say Superior? See, Superior, Huron, Erie. I'm missing 2, obviously. Those are the most popular ones.
Do you know how to remember them?
How?
Home.
Okay. Ontario.
No. Home. Huron.
Huron. Ontario.
Yep. Homes. Sorry, it's Homes. Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. I'm
Michigan. Just like Michigan. It's just
Michigan, Erie, Superior. Okay.
Erie, Superior. Yeah. Just a little lesson for the day. Okay. All right. I'm going to go. Right.
See, now that's going to stick in my head. I'll actually remember that.
See? Handy, right?
That's very handy.
Do you know what face is?
Is that the stroke one?
No. Nope. It's the spaces on the bass clef.
Oh, no.
FACE.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what every good boy deserves fudge is? It's also a musical.
Oh, okay. I know what
See,
PEMDAS
acronyms
is.
can be very helpful. Acronyms can be very helpful to help you remember.
Do you know what? Do you know what PEMDAS is?
What is?
PEMDAS.
Oh no, I like. Sorry, faces the not the bass clef. Sorry, it's not the bass clef. It's the treble clef. It's the spaces on the treble clef. Sorry.
PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's the math one. And then King Henry died while drinking chocolate milk. That one is conversions.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know those. That's out of my realm. Those are out of my realm. Mm-hmm. What did I say to somebody one day? I said, I used some acronym for something, and they were like, what? And I can't remember it. It wasn't a nice acronym. It was like a cussy kind of acronym kind of thing.
Oh.
What did I say? No, I can't remember it. It's elephants get big dirty feet. It was every good boy deserves fudge. That was the one I knew. Gail knows some musical terminology here. So.
Yeah, I don't. All my kids do, and my husband, but not me.
Yeah. I never heard elephants get big dirty feet. That's funny. All right, I'm gonna go. Chicken time. I gotta go.
Chicken time.
See you guys. See you next week after we find out some more stuff. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.